you know, and he had knowledge of these things, but how do you express it to a 7th century people that would not know any of these things? It's like, you know, when I saw this hadith of the Prophet ﷺ with Aisha radiallahu anhu, she asked him, when he said the ta'n and the ta'un, that fana'u ummati bi-ta'ni wa ta'un, that my ummah will be destroyed by a strike, a martial strike, so an attack, and then ta'un. So he put them together. So is that a biological weapon? You know, Allahu alam. But he put them together. Bi-ta'ni wa ta'un. So she said, "Arafna ta'an." We know what a military strike is. What's a ta'un? Because she didn't know. They didn't have ta'un in Mecca or Medina. So she wouldn't have known what ta'un was. So she said, "What's ta'un?" And he said, "Wakhzun min a'da'ikum al-jinn." It's a penetration from your unseen enemies. Because jinn is anything that la yubsaru in Arabic. Al-jinn is ma la yubsar. It's what you cannot see. So even Lisan al-Arab says the angels are called jinn in that they're min alam al-jinn, they're from the unseen world. So the jinn it's one of these things where it's, you know, itlaq al-ba'd ala al-kull, right? So, or itlaq al-kull ala al-ba'd, synecdoche they call that. So, yeah. So in that hadith, what's amazing to me is that the wakhaza is what a needle does. So you penetrate. And on viruses, they call them spikes, viral spikes. So the virus comes in and penetrates the cell wall. And then it releases it. So what protects us from that? Our army, our internal army. So we have an immune system that's got these white blood cells that are reconnoitering throughout to make sure the enemies, right? So if it sees a virus or a bacteria, it identifies it as an enemy. And then it goes and it tries to, and if one overwhelms the other, that's how you get sick or healthy by it. So the fact that the Prophet described it as it's a penetration of your unseen enemy, in other words, they got through your barriers. Like they have penetrated your barriers. So, I mean, that is a miracle to me of clearly, of the ma yantiqu anil hawa. So anyway,